Hello everyone, so in this video I'm doing like a burnt love letter design using all Gems gel polish from Gems Nail Systems. So I've gone in, my base colour is Megan. First coat, just a thin layer, pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And on goes my second coat of Megan, and then pop her back into the lamp for my 60 seconds. Now I'm going to pop Martha Matte because I always like to do any kind of artwork over a matte surface. So one coat of Martha Matte into the lamp for 60. Now I'm popping a blob of Lindy to the side, and I'm just using I think that was my aquarelle brush actually, just to draw just a basic rough outline of my burnt letter shape, and then filling it in, still using Lindy. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop her into the lamp to cure. Then going in with Louisa, popping a little blob on my silicone pad, and I'm just going and running her just on the outskirts of the design, just because I just want it to look a little bit deeper where it's been singed, and using a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, just fading out some of that colour. And then once I'm happy, I'm going to pop it into the lamp. Just a flash cure for that one. Then going in with Eve, a little blob on my pad, and using my Barbara 2 brush, I'm going and outlining my burnt letter. So the outskirts of your letter wants to be darker because it's going to be more singed, and then going back into my alcohol and fading that black out a little bit to just give it more of that burnt singed look, and just keep going at it until I'm happy with what I've got. Just fading that black out. Once you're happy, then you just want to quickly pop that into the lamp for a flash cure. Then I'm popping Martha Matte back over the whole surface of the nail, because we're going to pop in the love letter using this stamping plate, my Perfect Nails stamping polish, stamper and scraper. So apply plenty of your stamping polish. You have to be quite quick with this. Now I wasn't quite happy how that stamping took, so I quickly wiped it off, did it again. Now that's better look. And we just need to add a little bit more right in towards the bottom of the design. There. So I'm going back into my alcohol, and I'm just going to tidy up around the edges. And then I'm going to use the same technique just to try and distress some of the letters a little bit. So just fading them out slightly. just randomly. And then going back over to highlight my burnt edges slightly. Trying not to be too neat on your edges, because remember it does supposed to look like it's been burnt slightly, so wiggly lines if you can. And pop that into the lamp when you're ready. Again, going on with my Martha matte, because I'm going to now put a bit of one stroke over the top of this. So using my Crystal Nails One Move paints and my Crystal Nails One Stroke brush. So I'm just going to pop a couple of petals across the top half of the design. I use a tapping motion for my one stroke. Blending the paints just onto the back of my hand. So just drawing the outline of your flowers, and then you can go over it again to give the flower a little bit more depth of colour. Just tap, 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 tap. So that's my main flower. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go on and add a half flower at the side of it. So just 3 petals for the next one. Blending that paint again on the back of my hand and tapping in my 3 little petals. And again, going over it to give it some depth. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to pop in 2 extra little floating petals down the side and a couple of leaves. Still using my tapping motion. Just having a look to see where I think it needs another leaf. And then I'm going to get my dotting tool and pop in the centre of the flower. Now I'm going in with Tina Top. This is a tack-free top coat over the whole design to seal in them flowers, and pop it into the lamp for my 60 seconds. There we go.